Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of June 2022. I hope you guys have had a really good week. I am going to take just a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and if you find that that's your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate just a little better. Also keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information can be found in the small box that is located beneath this reading. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. Spirit, can I have the energy of Virgo? Virgo. All right, Virgo, you have a lot to say this week. Okay, so we are starting out with the Four of Coins. Coming out together, we have the Queen of Coins, along with the Page of Swords in the reverse. And also coming out together, we have the Devil along with the Strength card in reverse. All right, so Virgo, Queen of Coins is really your energy. It's very strong earth energy. So what I'm seeing here is that you're holding on to something. Now this could have something to do with money for some of you, but I feel like you're holding on to something, and you're holding on to it because this is something that either you're unsure about, you don't know, and so you're not quite ready to let it go because there's an unknown element to it. There's a fear that there could be something toxic about this, but you're not sure. That's for some of you. Now for others, I'm seeing that you are really seated in your power here. You are in your own element, and literally so, but there may be somebody you're not talking to because you feel that they're toxic, or you have a fear that they're toxic. I do feel that you feel a very strong connection to this person, however, but you're not completely comfortable with that because you feel as if there's a toxic element to it. Now, all of that being said, there's some energy that is going a little bit back and forth for you. There's some conflict here internally with regard to this person or situation, and that's what's causing you to hold on to this. You're just not quite ready to let it go. Now let's see who is in your energy. Who's in the energy of Virgo? Who's in the energy? They have a lot to say too. I don't usually have this many cards that come out, but you guys, a lot of cards. All right, so they have the Four of Swords. Coming out together, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Water sign energy. It is coming out with the Six of Coins. So water sign energy, that would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Doesn't have to be, and don't get too hung up on the signs. We have the Lovers, Gemini. That is coming out with the Three of Coins in the reverse. Now this person's energy is showing me that they've kind of taken a break. They've pulled back. There is a lack of communication here. They are trying to heal their energy from something. Both of you have concerns about stability, the stability of this connection. Now they have pulled their emotions back. Some of them may be giving their energy to more than one person, or they're tempted to. They have other options. I am seeing that they do see you as a soulmate. They also feel this very strong bond. So you're mirroring each other with regard to that, but they feel that there is no stability in this connection. They feel that there's no groundwork, there's no foundation. And this is likely the reason why they may be entertaining other options as well. So let's see the energy of this connection. The Star. So you're both hopeful about this. You're holding on. They're very reserved, but you're both feeling hopeful. Let's see what's affecting the connection. You're both hoping that something can work out here. Affecting the connection is Judgment. Now that could be either a judgment call, it could also be a reconciliation, and it could also be both. So we'll clarify and see what's going on there. This is what is directly affecting this connection. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. So there's going to be some communication. After a period where each of you have pulled back, there's been no communication. Both of you kind of receded into your own world, looking for answers, trying to figure things out. More so the person that you're connected with here, but both of you to some degree. Virgo, this is in the major arcana. This is your card though. So it's possible you could be dealing with another Virgo, but I do feel like there's going to be a sense of things kind of being turned upside down by the end of the week. Kind of feeling like your world's been kind of flipped, so be aware of that. But I do see communication coming in after a period where there has been no communication. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Coins. Now it is in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and so it does tell me that there's a feeling of dealing with loss. Some of you, there was financial loss possibly caused by this. There's possibly an ending or separation, but there's a feeling of loss here. It looks as if there's been an ending of something that looks long term. So let's clarify. Spirit, what is the Four of Coins here for Virgo? What is the Four of Coins here for Virgo? Alright, so we have the Four of Cups and we have the Two of Coins reversed. So you're holding on to this connection, but either you're feeling ignored or you are ignoring the other party, possibly both. Definitely feeling unbalanced though. There might have been a decision made here to not talk to or to avoid this person. Let's see, let's clarify the next energy. I do feel like there is a sense of imbalance though, a feeling like things are not in balance for you. Alright, so we have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, Four of Swords in the reverse. Now they have the Four of Swords in the upright, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so there's a hope here, Virgo, that communication will come from this person. So this person pulled away. There's a hope that communication would bring about some form of commitment. I do see that you, this was a painful ending for you. But I see that you're getting past it. You're moving past it. You're healing. There's been a lot of healing that you've done here. I think you felt very betrayed. And I do think that at times you wonder if you are ever going to fully recover from this sense of betrayal, from this painful ending. But you are healing, Virgo. There is a sense here of wanting communication, wanting to heal, and wanting to have commitment in this connection. Let's look at the bottom energy. All right, we have the Moon. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands reversed. So again, with the communication, I do see that you definitely want communication. The communication you're hoping is going to bring clarity. So it looks like whatever this thing that is that you feel like is somewhat toxic, you fear something is toxic, may have to do with secrets. Somebody keeping secrets, and you want clarity and truth. You're hoping that the conversation brings the truth, brings clarity. Your fears have to do with the idea or the thought that this is not going to ever come about. The conversation may never come about. The connection may never come about. So you do have fears about this. Now let's look at their energy. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords here? All right, we have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, so they do see you as happiness. There was happiness here, but they felt that the happiness never lasted. It didn't last. So it was periods of happiness. That it wasn't consistent. I do see that they definitely, when this connection broke apart, they definitely were intent on there being no communication. So they made a decision not to talk. Let's look at the next. They felt like not communicating would be the better way to go. I can see that emotionally they're very reserved, but they do have feelings for you. They also don't really want to give up their energy. So this may be somebody that on a normal basis is rather reserved. So we have the Four of Coins. We have the Magician. So again, I'm seeing some mirroring. You both have the Four of Coins, which tells me you're both still holding on to this connection. They also have the King of Cups in the upright. It's clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. So they're holding on to the connection. They actually do have a lot of feelings for you. That's obvious. I see them manifesting a new beginning. I do. I see them manifesting a new beginning. I'm seeing that they may be entertaining other offers. However, what they're really wanting is a new beginning with you. So they're holding on to the connection just like you are. I do think that they look at possibly your social media, or they do some like low-key spying, and I don't mean that in a weird kind of way. They're just curious as to what you're doing. They may be curious if you're seeing anybody, so they do try to figure out what's going on with you. Their emotions kind of go back and forth. They have really tried to pull away emotionally, and may have even gone out on dates, etc., in order to try to disconnect from the relationship or the connection, but they're finding they can't do that. They're finding that they're unable to do that. So let's they definitely are manifesting a new beginning. They do see you as a soulmate as well, Virgo. They may even feel that there is a spiritual guidance in this connection. All right, so we have the Chariot reversed, the Three of Coins reversed, in the upright, and the Knight of Swords reversed, which is interesting because here they have the Three of Coins reversed. So they're very conflicted as well. The two of you are mirroring that. I see it in both persons' energy. They do feel like you're a soulmate. They feel as if things have ground to a halt. They're not moving forward successfully. And a lot of it has to do with not talking, not speaking. They may feel that there has been some lies in the connection. They may be thinking that you're the one that's keeping the secrets. So either that, or they realize that the contract between you or the foundation was eroded because of lies, if they lied, and it could go either way. So take it as it resonates for you. But I do see that they want to have that foundation with you. They want to build a foundation. They want to be cooperative. Part of the reason that they're not coming forward is because they don't want an argument. So this person likely does not like confrontation. They're realizing though that a lack of communication is what's going to cause this not to move forward. So let's look at the connection. Why is the star here? I'm seeing the sign of Gemini very strongly, by the way. Why is the star here? Aquarius energy here. Why is the star here? The Sun in reverse, Leo energy. And here we have the 10 of Coins in the upright. Underlying energy, it's in the reverse. So they're hoping to have this connection. You are unclear. There's a lot of things you're unclear about. You feel like you're in the dark a little bit. You may be feeling a bit depressed. That's going to have to do with this feeling of being ignored, or of ignoring the other person. I do feel like there's a sense here of feeling like you're in the dark. Definitely for your side of it, Virgo. They're hopeful, and you are hopeful. You see them as your wish. You do. You both do. You're both hopeful, but more so I think they're focused on having the total picture. Let's see why Judgment is here, because really this could go either way. one more for that. All right, so we have the Devil in reverse. Now this is in your energy in the upright. So it's in the reverse here. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, and we have the King of Swords reversed. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so, and this is what's directly affecting the connection. So I feel like if there is to be a reconciliation in this connection, anything that's toxic would have to end. And otherwise, Virgo, you're not going to agree to this. So it is both. It's a judgment call and a reconciliation. The judgment call is more so on your side, in that you won't agree to something if you even get a hint that it's toxic. You're going to say no. And you do feel like you're in the dark, like there's secrets, like there's things that are not clear to you. This is why you want the communication, and you're looking for honest communication. For them, this is going to make them feel a bit angry. They're not going to be happy with this. In addition to that, they may approach you in a sexual manner, and if you say no to that, that's gonna kind of make them upset as well. So you will see that as toxic, and again, that judgment call will be instituted because you don't want to deal with any toxic behavior. All of these things are going to play into this connection. So I see both. I see a judgment call. I see an attempt at reconciliation. For some of you, this person will approach you in a sexual manner, and you'll turn them down. For others, you'll turn them down, but it's going to be because you feel that there's things you don't know, things that are being kept hidden, and you want that clarification. I do think you're going to get that, even though you fear you won't, but they're not going to be happy about it. There's a sense of them being angry, or if not angry, at least disgruntled. And so that's affecting this connection. So there's some toxic things that have to end here. The secrets, any secrets, lack of communication, if there's anger, you might be dealing with somebody that has anger issues, utilizing sex instead of intimacy. So these are all things that have to be addressed. And I don't think the person you're dealing with, because they don't like confrontation, I don't think they're going to want to deal with that, at least initially. There is going to be a conversation. Let's see what this is about. Spirit-wise, the Hermit in reverse. All right, so we have the High Priestess. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Coins reversed. Okay, so this is good. This is good. So you're coming out as the Queen of Coins. Here in your outcome, we have the King of Coins. So that's commitment. I do see commitment. I do see there's going to be a conversation after a period where there has not been. This conversation is going to be about commitment. It's going to be about, a power couple, basically, about a couple, about commitment in this connection. I think that you are going to be highly intuitive with regard to this. I think that you're going to discuss whether or not there are secrets here, and how that would affect this connection and any kind of commitment. They do want a reconciliation, and so I feel that they're going to discuss that with you and how they feel about commitment. So this is going to be a very important conversation, and I do feel that it's going to be a good conversation. You're going to use your intuition, and you're highly intuitive right now, Virgo. So this is good. This is really good energy. That conversation is going to be about commitment. And I do believe this person wants the commitment with you. I just feel that they don't like confrontation. So, bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the reverse. This tells me that after this ending, the energy here has been very stuck. It's been very stagnant. And I can see that in the reading too, because you're both kind of holding on to not only each other, but holding on to what has happened, what has occurred. So, you know, this is why the energy is stagnant. This conversation, I feel like, is going to clear things. But don't expect this person, Virgo, not to be a little out of sorts about it, because I really believe it's because they don't like the confrontation. All right, I'm going to pull Oracle card for you. We'll see what comes out and go from there. And the very fact that both of you had so many cards come out tells me that there is a lot here that needs to be said that's not being talked about or said. Wow, okay. This is okay. All right, so your card says giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Some of you may be pregnant. This could be the secret, one of the secrets that's being kept. Okay? For others, this is just a new project that you may be feeling very excited about, something you're creating. You may be moving into something new and creative. And for others, this could be, you know, this rebirth of this connection. But in any event, not only are you highly intuitive right now, but you are, it's like you're gestating. You're bringing something into this world right now, Virgo. And I do believe it's other than this connection. It's something else. So kudos to you. All right. I hope this has been helpful, Virgo. If you would, like and share the video. If this has resonated with you at all, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free. I do read all your comments. Until I see you in the monthlies, namaste.